Welcome to official SLTV channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share my video and press the red button. Please help me to share my video.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ibrahim. Today is January 4th, 2025. I want to talk about two things real quick. I go touch on short, quick one. One, I read this I see this write up of Umaru Fofara talking about the Fullers them. And secondly, I also want to talk about the Puel Belair law. I think Sheikh Farouk described them the correct way, what they call safe motherhood. But that Puel Belair for make women and commit abortion as Sierra Leone how they want. Of course, African Express now we pull them out, and they make it very clear and say why they make a secret. No, it's not even about the abortion, but why they make a secret. Because they have not even believe in the law where they want for pass. But then keep a secret, sumu to the African Express gets the information, they leak about, and then I don't see about 3 imams them, 3 videos I don't see. Sheikh Farouk now one and 2 other imam them. One young guy and one, and both of them, all are young people anyways, but now then 3 I don't see. I know exactly the other imam in your white baby, I saw wearing in cap, and inside somewhere, and the other imam will be the preach. So I want to talk about those 2 things, especially when it comes to like the Puel Belair, the abortion. I know you read various speakers them and commentaries on them. And now one green area I know you read and touch on specifically what I have to focus on, and that get for beauty to call incest and rape. I will talk about that. The exceptions, right? However, before I even talk about that, I want to remind everybody, say January 6th they come. You go for the SLPP, they go for make that January 6th like it's the most dangerous thing would ever happen in Sierra Leone. I want to remind Sierra Leoneans,
So I don't know you were
don't forget Charles Taylor, na the Mataba, na Libya, na they meet with Alie Kabba, when we go meet Omar Gaddafi, right? And during the testimony with Charles Taylor, when the prosecutor at the ICC, the International Criminal Court, he call Alie Kabba, he say Alie Kabba, now we all be deny, now we can plan. In plan Sierra Leone war, me plan the Liberia war. In planning revolution and La Sierra Leone, give all the justification them as to why the rebel war they out in Sierra Leone, talking about human rights violations, no rights to free speech, suppression of journalists, corruption at the highest level, so those are all the reasons why Ali Kabagi, we make it go start the war. So March, 1991, we get the first, gunshots them, along the Bomaru and all them places that they will not forget say now the day and the way SLPP now want for talk about, because we talk about of course it show say now Ali Kabba with SLPP that then begin the rebel war in Sierra Leone, and of course till 1996 all with Marabio during the elections where people say peace before election, where send soldier man them and the rebel them in the RUF. And don't forget say that they Marabio the partner with the RUF now, because Furi Sanko na be in Bralo, Marabio in sister married to Furi Sanko. So our own understanding thing there, history is very important. And I make a casino to Boku talk, you'll go for the right sentence thing they are done now. But March, we then go now they start the rebel war, begin kill people, and from that day, the rebel war. That March, I don't forget March 23rd or so, where the first gunshot was fired. That is Comrade Koita in strong suits, because in Sabida history, Sabida history, they very, very well. And they don't explain, numerous commentaries them and videos them where they talk about the very first day where they fire and shoot the first, bullets in Sierra Leone. So I want to remind you that, because I get to see a lot of noise about January 6th. They want to demonize the AFRC and where the rebel they become or this and that and all that stuff. But March Now SLPP start the rebel war in Sierra Leone, and then of course they can make a bad off back around 1996 where Inga Norman and Kai with the adjust them where we make Johnny Paul them, and they be for Ibrahim Bazi camera them, be for protect themselves as the military because the Kamajore they go after military officials them, then they set up then checkpoints them, and then they kill military officers. They find out in a military they inside transport and they put on a dong, then summarily execute on the Kamajos then do with Inganoman, of course, that make Inganoman go rotting na jail, and Senegal, they rotting, they die. Not forget again saying Inganoman, now the posse will be involved by the very first coup when Shaka Stevens win the elections in 1967. That year they will make grandpa cow them 15 Land Rovers, them same of one cow them 15 Land Rovers for the APC. Every district get one. Shaka Stevens get one, himself get one. Now don't forget all the history there. But Inganoman, I involved in the first coup where later, Rogers them then become and go take Papa
Sierra
Sheki
Leone, you
after
were lying.
Sejoxis be there overthrow, and after 3 coups basically. When I understand the history, I hope so una sabi all in there. Una go, I hope una understand that. But not so that I make conversation per se, but I just want to know say January 6th thing for make a lot of noise. And by the way, January 6th, me late brother, we pass away my last brother. January 6th, he born, so I'm back there and he back. But I just want for reminder that say thank you for make a lot of noise about January 6th, but to January 6th for focus on March 1991, where they begin the rebel war, where Alie Kabba come out now, Libya and can start the revolution of Sierra Leone. Now, in the day where we all remember as Sierra Leoneans, it is the most terrible day we'll get a brutal rebel war. We take the lives of millions, hundreds of thousands of Sierra Leoneans. Them. Now, matter. With that preamble, let me lift that aside. Let's just talk real quick, like I say again, about the fact that when you look at Umaru Fofana, the write up that I saw where they talk about Fullers, you see these guys, what they're doing is say the Fullers are the third largest ethnic group in Sierra Leone. You see, I think TIA can
This
cause
one a
ethnic
big
tensions in our
problem.
country. I mean, we all very clear. Over the years, we don't sabi two, three with fuller brother and to fuller fumble and we don't sabi, we don't see. And we all they encourage ourselves, we all they try for live amicably. But let's be very clear. Fuller people in calm. Me, I remember growing up as a very young man. Now around 10 and themselves in the early 90s now. 80s, 90s, 90s, full of them begin camp so much in that tongue. Because again, don't forget with Shaka Toure and Shaka Stevens, be sorry for them, with Shaka Toure, they can chase full of them, they can all can take full of them, from Sierra Leone for carry and go back to Guinea. All of those history, it'll be fine. But we know say the fullers them predominantly from Guinea, not to Sierra Leone. Now Guinea then come out, can migrate and come to Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone, that country where we citizenship laws, like I say again, we go for take care of them. The reason why we get all in conversation there, where people like Umaru Fofana go create problem that we can't give, and people go become very heightened when it comes to the tribes. We want to avoid them kind of a conversation and then talk them there because it is an affront to other ethnic groups them where they are the indigenes of Sierra Leone, like the Limbas, the Locos, when you come and can put fuller over those tribes, we don't do that Sierra Leone for time immemorial. That the first people that we go say goodbye, they don't settle, they don't sit down. Then we begin encourage fuller them. Now we all don't intermingle. Fuller the maritime, Limba, Loco, Mende, all this stuff here. May we for this will get fuller connection because in mama and papa na fuller, na from Binti. So we all don't interconnect. But for say, the fuller are the third largest ethnic group, what you're doing, when they set unnecessary tension at the country where go sideline and make people begin look fuller than one kind of way and say, hey, just like how Guinea there, when I see how them push the fuller they away from power, no matter what happen. Alpha Conde, even this guy we come back so safe when I'm about then they encourage the fuller people when it comes to like them politics and all that stuff. I don't know why they own politics that in Sabi. But the fact is, when people like the Umaru Fofana, they come for Kampanda to fullers them, they come for can curry favor from fullers, then they say they fuller them. I don't know so I put that statistical data there because they get for showing and data there. For say the fuller are the third largest ethnic group after
Official
Timini Mendina the fuller.
SLTV
Beside
channel.
the Limba and beside the Loco and they. Oh, because then they keep quiet and sit down, suffer in the corner, then they make noise. Where they create people, All the one in the, they didn't make noise, then they we all live life quietly and easily. Everybody go about their business because Sierra Leone is a very tolerant country when it comes to religion and it comes to tribe. Sierra Leoneans, I swear to God, is the most easy country for govern. When you even look at the politics, Salon man no care. A lot of them they don't really care, which is very bad for them. But the thing is, every year, and even the come one of Marabiro make people and become very conscious now about them politics. And they understand, say, if you don't mix my politics they mix you. Because we hardship come, we difficulty come, we became sick, money ready for go hospital, or we go hospital, they don't get the medication they need for cure you. You can understand saying about politics they cause that tif they cause that. So you will say you sit on quiet, they involved, they mix. It left to you. So this is the things what they say Sierra Leone very easy. Sierra Leoneans are very easy people. But when you come here and talk there about this Fulana and the third largest ethnic group and this and that, you don't make people and begin say, well, I'll check myself for what's in the happen now. And it's not good because, like I say, again, we get with fuller people, they do well. The business sector, they're creating opportunities, they get businesses and all that and stuff. Then they don't come married with Timmy sister and Limba, local Mendes sister and all that stuff. Then we don't accommodate to ourselves. When it looks okay, they want a academic, come again, they can't settle. When they come with the table and a cola, they sell. From them cola, they sell. And they say some man they die with ulcer, but at least they able to set up a foundation from that cola. They then get to small table, from small table, then go to small shop, from small shop, sell them provision, this and that, then go to big shop. They expand them business. Very industrious people. That is the one thing where I like about the Fuller people. They're big on business, just like how the Timini people are big on business. And in the end, it really helped the society and it helped the economy for grow because when you look at the business system, now free tongue if you go now, a lot of it, now Fuller people.
This
That they
one,
get in shop, then they not stop the day.
the
You look at
big,
them bureau,
big
now Fuller
problem.
people. But are they born and they caution the Fuller community? When people they come now and they make them kind of a comment like the Umaru Fofanas them, where they can heighten tension and bring unnecessary, magnification on Una as a tribe, as a people. And not good because again, you get all these other ethnic groups we're gonna begin get very conscious and hyper. You go for begin the Limba community and self one show say, hey, now we will boku, the local community one show say, hey, we boku, the Yalunka community, the Soso community, all of these other tribes, then they boku na that country the you can come out people like Kumaru Fofana and for heighten the tribal tension at the country. Why didn't talk for even come up? We don't even get the statistical data for Backham. We don't even get a proper census that a country day for come up with the numbers. Let us see who side the fuller than the fuller than get base. You go book Binti like with people in the talk. Of course, now that Binti Wala then the area the fuller community. Yes, then did it. But go across Sierra Leone. When you look at the northwest, you talk about the Soso, the Yalunkade, the Mendes, sorry, the Timinese, of course, the Timinese, the big pass fuller. But the Limbas, the Locals, all these other tribes, they're in Bokuna, Sierra Leone. But these are people where then they go about them business, they don't care about tribe, they don't care about them numbers and this and that. So where is the statistical data for back all this? Because again, if the flood on Boku pass, we local the Limba them. I am worried and I'm concerned. Where are the Limbas? Where are the locals? What don't happen to them over the years? Now people like we be ask statistical questions. Why them population to drop? Waiting they go on, they don't destabilize them, not in community, them, not the habitats, them side and they settle. Why the fuller population of Bokupas, they want to do the indigens that are considered. These are the questions. Some people you see lately, if you notice, I don't do messages anymore as much. It's tough and not easy because take it, I just want to let go. Because when you get so much information I hate, it's difficult for you just hold it back. It's not easy, but you get for weighing on some of these conversations because, like I say again, Sierra Leone is a very peaceful country, and Sierra Leone is a country where we want to let people in the camera can talk about tribe business or that about passing company or that. No, 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 no. We're not alone. Like a heighten tension and cause problems for people. So we see, delegate today, even we take the parliament. I see they say one full MP now stand up for call for say the IG for come now. Hey, Hey, kudos to anybody with it. But again, now remember, the parliament is illegitimate. Now, make any mixed party conversation, you know, they talk about. The parliament, they go vote against Lara. Now, illegitimate parliament. They don't get the will of the people. They don't get the mandate of the people. Section 5, subsection 2 tells me very clear. It's a legitimacy. The government derives its legitimacy, its power, and its authority from the people. The parliament not get legitimacy. The parliament, they're not for they're not legal. Abdul Kagbo, then they put lock or take the box, they do not consent. How Abdul Kagbo go to parliament? Incest not legal. So I know they talk about parliament. People don't understand. I know they discuss parliament, they are illegal. Marabio for Komoto side day is not the president of Sierra Leone. This government, the judiciary, the police, the military, everything illegitimate in Sierra Leone. No institution, no MDA, no ministry, no department or agency legal in Sierra Leone at this particular point in time. Now, these are the tell people for focus on, and this for talk about. But when they allow them guy there for drag on into these conversations, for letting her buy, then they buy their legitimacy. Because when you can begin talk about how to go vote, now 9 members of parliament of APC now they vote against Lara Peers. I don't give a shit. When you these member of parliament can talk about how they go get paid in 30,000. I don't give a shit. I'm sorry to say, but it's the fact because me no say they are not legal. They're not for day. In a serious society, the parliament, the government no exist. We see them across the world. I don't know why Sierra Leoneans were not able to understand these things when they drag ourselves into these conversations instead of coming out every day and just condemning these governments. Now they for be everybody and they tell them waiting for talk. But we're not critical thinkers. Why do you think I think critically? I'm not encourage them talk them. I don't encourage nothing with this government get for do. All the talk will get for the talk. If we come out now and condemn them, say they are not a government, they are illegal, they are illegitimate. We know say Dr. Omar Kamara and I win the elections of June 24, 2023. I don't want to digress. I don't even go to side it. But I just want to focus on what I say they talk about. Like I don't tell now about the fuller community. Let them come and renounce them kind about talk that they will create tension. We will make people and begin put up unnecessarily. Because hey, you come na come, you come. Stranger would always be a stranger, regardless of what it is. If the bread matter for you now for take them, how you see though. When you go to other countries like then Senegal, one of the countries that were very pure. When you look at Senegalese, the system, I get what my airman we can explain to me the system there where they get, the Taufik, who's how you come on a certain area and to themselves, and they married. Pure Senegal for Senegal. Now this can make people allow we look like an Indian them. Indian, they frown against them, Indian woman for married any other race. I didn't even talk about any other race. Indian for Indian, that's where they keep her. And even that, they didn't get in sex them. Because when you look at the Indian culture, they are into sex. They get the hierarchy there. So we are not lekker. We're not lekker. We won't forget a society that is free. But at the end of the day, I believe in controlled environments. So if when I make people and begin think, say, you know what, you know, so begin to take easy. Let a woman and now begin look, say, fuller, I know, I like how much money you get. I don't want her. Yeah, and it makes me safe. I dey stay pure to me saloon country man there. If na limba or loco or mende or timini or this and that, full and I can't come, I make spanning on business. I don't get nothing for do to gain the connection or all that stuff. Then they when I don't make people and begin think their way then they. Because right now, what's going to happen? Everybody don't intermarriage so much in the country. I think a lot left us so quietly instead of what they can't talk about. Who's try way boku pass? If na full don't boku pass this, when I create unnecessary tension. That is all I have to say on that. When I be very careful when it comes to talking about tribe and unnecessary. When I avoid them conversation at all cost and unnecessary. I know say this stem all from the Guinea situation with happen and all that stuff. But that's a conversation for another day. But I just want to tell no more people like Umaru Fufana when I left for heighten the tension there. I know say I don't know which that connection with Fullers and stuff like that. We all get connection to Fullers. Like I say, give me where get Fuller connection. Sometimes me say if I don't take I get that Fulani kind of a looks and stuff like that. But I don't say me worth more in mama, ya umu, in papa na be Fuller man. Like binti, then get cow them and all that stuff. Then they so fuller they can mix inside with culture, or mix and married with salon people them and all that stuff. Then they not allow let people they can begin tell and say fuller number pass all the other tribes them apart from Mendy and Timini. The born good picking. Now, I don't want to make this message long. Let's talk about the abortion safe motherhood bill act to the passed parliament where some imams they don't begin to talk against. I mean, first of all, I'm not going to give all the imams then kudos. If I anything, I'll give Sheikh Farouk kudos, because they talk about politics as a whole. You see, the problem we get necessarily, and people can only wait for something can bet them before they get involved. Now, I'm not proud of people. And I had a certain conversation about with, I think, our Sister Lioness. By the way, thank you, Sister Lioness. Your New Year's message, shout out to you, my sister. You're doing phenomenal. I only know say I can remember you. Thank you for what you do. Where you talk about Lara Taylor Pierce and the fact that um, they fit for salon in a way. It's the technical talk, and I understand also when they come out when they talk about that because to used to talk me, in as much as an auditor want for stay apolitical and I want for discuss politics, but again, democracy is worth fighting for. And this is the thing where even myself in my capacity, I'll be honest with you guys, if I want for this just done with Sierra Leone, I'd be done with salon talk completely. I don't even mix my salon business. But at the end of the day, now one thing I stand behind and that democracy. Democracy, regardless of you be police, military, whatever it is, democracy is worth protecting and preserving. So when you come for talk, it's not about taking sides or anything, but you stand up for the principles and the tenets of democracy. So I see why when I say Lara Taylor Pierce not if talk about Sierra Leone democracy, she has a responsibility to sometimes talk about issues around democracy itself and how democracy is a backsliding and how it's dangerous for even the own work to do along that lines. Because some people know Sabia for discuss issues. Not all man Sabi discuss issues. So I'll leave it at that. Not all man get a gift for people to come and talk about certain issues like I will come and talk about them. Because one thing I can always say my scope of my education is not limited to a certain area no more. Over the years, I've diversified. I don't go into various areas. Any sector we call me, I dey go inside it. One, it helps when you read boku, you read about you read different materials then from different sectors. It'll broaden up your horizon and you for make you to discuss issues anyhow from any topic, from any area, you discuss them. Reading does a lot of that kind of a stuff to you. And then some of the jobs that I've had. So it's easy for me to be able to engage and talk about certain issue them. So not all man able to talk about them. Well, on left aside, I want to talk about the abortion bill. And like I say, I'm not a lot of the imams them now that they talk, pastors them. I know you're the pastor they yet, but then go begin talk. We don't for wait stay waiting camp. The issue no more we come now. We don't want we begin, for come affect we now the tell one talk. And then they don't late now. Because again, rainy for one man do what. If you say you wait, stay the rain come now he do what. Or like when you neighbor use the bone, go help her for the fire, use back the bone. And that is what is happening in Sierra Leone. People don't sit down, they allow Marabia for 6 years, don't terrorize the nation to point where the country don't become autocratic and dictatorial. People don't get mind. Now if you look Salon, when I watch the social media, I they come to the Safe Motherhood Act. When I watch the social media, the funny video, then comedy, then they get views. You will count serious conversation. Go when I watch. We brother they try what they do social media, political commentaries and stuff like common talk and all this, people what they do. But watch them views with them video they get compared to a comedian with the kind of more and can't do the comedy where they get 100,000 views, 200,000 views. When I watch, then show there when I cannot even give a shit about then show there when they go do their salon. How do they call themselves? Me not sabi the name themselves, but the guy wouldn't go arrest that lady, so they arrest like they lock them up unconstitutionally. It's just sad how I hunt. But that side, I talk about that side right now. Then they know how they watch that side first. Let it go. But the fact is, Sierra Leone not a serious country yet. And we Sierra Leone serious. We all know Sierra Leone serious. But the young people in the Paladi that had enjoyment. The average Sierra Leonean, now for enjoyment. But I come to the safe motherhood bill, like I say. I don't want to digress. Now, the area we want to focus on, because I read a lot of good commentary them about the fact that abortion will not for legalizer. It's very dangerous. But one area where I know you hear anybody talk about that the exceptions when abortion can be, at least tolerable, when they go tolerate abortion. Now, in the case of incest and rape, within an incest, astafula, would they read a situation in the way papa sleep with girl picking or brother sleep with sister? That is incest in the first place. So in that situation in the pregnancy commodity, person no go want for keep that kind picking day. I go keep picking when a papa go sleep with picking girl belly. Astafula, right? Brother go sleep with his sister. Astafula, right? Giambele. That picking day, we know one thing kind picking in the society. That make the world done bad delicately because incest, stuff like that. So in those situations, them now teen way them go say, for commit abortion. And even then they now within a good time, right? before 3 months at least. Because after 3 months, that pikin don't begin form already, like the infancy stage. So we go make exception. So we go make exception, right? And so in that case, they will go say, okay, let we allow abortion for take place. Then you get rape. Astafula. They want one pass them bill there, so they go catch one, they raping girl picking. You get belly. You go out for keep picking. When I rape, they rape you. For the rest of your life, you get for remember for say this picking you are born, I rape, they rape me. When I visit a woman them during the rebel war, where they rape, where them bonds of them picking and they when of course they're bastards, but picking are picking. Because they say picking a blessing, right? When I visit them one in the gladdy for born picking their way, man go rape them forcefully against their will. Then they see them picking and they grow up later. When I say they sweet them. Yes, over time you might forget, but it's a constant
So we
reminder for let you
don't
see
listen
picking where you
and
born when I
share.
rape, they rape you. So in that case, then the exceptions they so we understand. But for make a law where they put and for say woman they grab no more. Anybody has don't pass the age of 18, it can just grab a work clothes. It go pull belly without consent, no ask permission from nobody, not even parents and this and that. Come on. With every problem so get in Sierra Leone society, all the other issues so for deal with, we dey talk about electricity. That is make the need focus for giving people water, electricity, proper healthcare, good roads, because the priorities all misplaced. Everything that misplaced priorities. The other day I do a video at the show now a waste treatment plant where they service the area where we did something about 2 million homes. We all what they use now we bathroom, the water them now we kitchen, we wash the toilet, we flush all they pass through the pipe system and they go to that particular facility there. From me, that facility is about 18 miles. But imagine the pipe network, the drainage system that the country, all what they do now, yeah, inside this that water, all they go to that treatment facility there. Then they go reprocess them, then recycle them, then clean that water back. Then send and come back to we. I dey talk about that and you look with government them no get that priority. We say they think about now how for spy on Sierra Leoneans. Matter instead of spending money them but where it be legal because it's illegal between 2018 to 2023. Instead of spend money, for improve the lives of the Sierra Leonean people, what they do then they spend money for spy. Where you talk about then cognite, where again African Express be pool, where it shows say the government spend about $5 million for letting go buy Pegasus. Where then they take for spy now on a phone them, on a communication them, everything when they talk, they want for no. Then it's get attempted for do all those evil, stupid, crappy, cringy, cunning things them. Then they spend the money for improving our lives them. You see, misplaced priorities. So instead of them focus, if they really care about women them, I saw they see a video of Taft Sierra Leone, who said they build their host them now John Obe, where then girl picking where they work there. I'm happy they get a job, but you see the picking and get for the go totes, then cooler there. Full up arm total at the head, they go and water around the complex. Very hard job them for women if for do. Where you look the picking and they sorry for them. Because again, yes, at least then create job for them because the country where they come out is a failed state. It's not for create opportunities for the citizens them. So then they use with brother and sister, them foreigners that they carry that country, then Lebanese there, the Indians there. I talk again. I have the power. All of these people, like how Idi Amin, Dadadu, I'm kicking all of them out. I don't give a shit because if they are suppressing the growth of our own people, then they should get out of the environment. Sierra Leone is for Sierra Leoneans, it's for indigens. I hate for see foreigners and they come and can topple with people them. Then they come inside Sierra Leone. We're suffering. Sierra Leoneans don't get no respect in and outside Sierra Leone. Matter of fact, outside Sierra Leone we better small, we get small respect. But in Sierra Leoneans they are not respected. Foreigners them get power pass with brother and sister in Sierra Leone, and this is what we see. So it saddens me. So then you know focus on what they for focus on for ensure say then take care of our people. Then they focus on that and then they pass safe moral act for go put law in a parliament way. If you go save the woman go pull belle, you marry the wife. Yeah, wife make palaver, I grab no more the money, go to hospital, he said go police belle. I don't want to speak again. I'm not sure if this married again. I go no more, go pull her. And we go to the doctor don't for deny. If the doctor deny, the doctor they go jail. And then you go talk back. If the woman do her, you challenge her so we don't do her. You say if you go jail, able salon people. That government and this will get priorities in place. But they are illegal. Remember this. All anything with them pass when Marabio is going to be kicked out, when Dr. Samuel Kamara take over the reins of presidency, we reverse everything. Everything going to happen from June 24, 2023 to the day when they inaugurate Dr. Samuel Kamara as the president. It's all reversed. And I would compel Dr. Samuel to reverse all of those decisions, revisit them back, and we start fresh as Sierra Leone. Because Sierra Leoneans, we deserve so much more better. But I just want to touch on that incest and rape, saying that the only thing in the way at least we're going to make an exception when it comes to abortion. But otherwise, nobody enough for just crap no more. We need to medical reason. With the doctor not dim and say, oh, this is a risk pregnancy. This, we medical professional make a decision as to why. But when you look at the hospital, they're even equipped. Gynecologists them get everything where they need. Woman them, how much gynecologists they will get in Sierra Leone? And also, one may family, Dr. Fatufona, we get a Peking Foundation, where husband, they do very well. Sheka, Dr. Sheka, Sheku, we I think he fumbled to in the Ifatu CC, I think his sister also in the Ifatu CC with the MCC. But anyways, that's that conversation for another day. With the MCC or saga, I don't even go there because if I begin any back now, other kind of worms where I go open, it will be very disastrous. So I left this message there today, but on that side, might be worth for touch on. Let people understand the exceptions to abortion, incest, rape, and that kind of a thing, and they or medical advice where the doctor go say this woman they at risk, and go for save the life of the woman. It's better for abort the baby as opposed to keeping it. Those kinds of decisions then people can understand because it's medically necessary, or because of incest or because of rape, you have to make that exception because nobody know glad if them go raping Pekin for like born that Pekin the counter. So in those cases, abortion is okay, but otherwise, no. Government stay away from the. Hey God, we see in America now. I'm not even coming to the American system. But we see where even Roe versus Wade was a precedent where the courts be don't set in stone, where we don't ban abortion. But they like it, the Republicans, they come, they don't turn them around. And the people vote. So allow the people to make decisions. But today in Sierra Leone, when they say referendum, now civil society they call, they say the civil society they don't can vote for the people. And referendum get for do with the votes of the people, like the people for for vote for change certain laws that are entrenched. But they go into our other side here. I just want to talk on and the people get the backdrop. I left for now. This is 2025. We're not go for the hear me better. We go for a reflect. Sierra Leoneans, we have to reflect. We'll continue for talk like I can. So it's a mon ami. I say, just share. So don't forget to for recap my message and a recap conclusion for summarize my message. I remind you I say January 6th they come, they get for make a lot of noise, but when I don't pay attention to that, they are prepare on now. When I don't say March 1991, Alie Kabba, SLPP, and then begin the rebel war in Sierra Leone. That they did and they will every Sierra Leone for remember. But March will come when I know you read that they safe, then I don't want to talk and safe. They distract to that. Marabio, why not they travel? We go know. We all don't know. Me, I don't know why. I can make analysis no more and say, hey, when I draw everything would have happened, why this money travel? When you look at the ICC, I see, from the last day letter where the prosecutor go give Marabio, that's what they all see, don't see all my eye, they pull eye. Waiting me at the content of that letter, they tell the Marabio not share that letter. If not be a good letter, they don't share. I don't challenge Marabio. Say share that letter with we. With the prosecutor for the ICC, Mr. Karim Khan, Esquire, we go give Marabio that the Sierra Leone Embassy in the United States of America, waiting inside that letter. After that, the Attorney General go hold a meeting with the registrar of the ICC and the prosecutor of the ICC. After we come 7 days later, they fire him. I read people and they say they replace him because that law day they be one pass, agree for that law day where they want pass the abortion law where they want for passing, say the mix. I don't hear all kind of version. But how minister they go hold meeting with the ICC prosecutor 7 days later, not even full 1 week, they fire him as the Attorney General. Maybe the gate travel. Not left the shores of Sierra Leone. But sometimes I don't talk, so I go travel tomorrow. We go see, sometimes I go chatter and plane. But why you not travel, we don't know. Then go tell us say just no. And want for build a bond within community them. Now make it come across when I go to bond, they go, yeah, you go so you want to connect with people. When I get for you and talk to them back, then go for can lie we and just for. But anyways, we don't we it's critical thinking. Sierra Leoneans like for learn for think critically. Sometimes the information they in front of we face so we feel so get for go dig for fena. You don't need for dig for fena. You just get for be very analytical. Look at the evidence in front of you and analyze them. All right, that is all I will say on that. I don't really talk much on that. And the law left and the law continue for observe is illegal. Marabio is not the president of Sierra Leone. Dr. Samara Kamara is the legally elected president of Sierra Leone. But ECOWAS and everybody they drag them feet because the Wale Sierra Leone become Mozambique. When Mozambique they don't kill over 250 something people. Dr. Samara Kamara said, "Me no let nobody die. But I want to get a peaceful negotiation out of this. We don't go into dialogue. We don't go into the tripartite. The unity agreement was signed and all of that stuff. Then we are in the implementation phase. They don't call on ECOWAS. Say, hey, when I ask them people we have to give you these results or we conduct a rerun elections, we are still waiting. But then one less salon turn upside down, then it kind of can pathway. This is why we get the problem we'll get. Now SADC, one of the South African countries, they own like go get ECOWAS, one of the Economic Community of West African States. That's why you get SADC. And SADC, the president of SADC na Tanzania. And Tanzania in the fact now how for go and help now Mozambique because the opposition leader, like how what you do? He left the country first of all, self. India overseas now, and telling people everything for do for continue for protest. Now that be one Dr. Samar do, come out the Sierra Leone, go sit on some side, begin call the supporters, them we ready for die for a many tempted now. Let them take up arms against the state and begin fight. The man said, no, me not do that, and me want for resolve this peacefully. This man don't take this election, I don't agree. The APC executive don't sell, they don't go. Even like Israel of all people, don't go. But God, in time, go reach. Sierra Leone will be a free country. Mekalu Mumuma Saripayansa Ne Cherikuku, Siri Tunis them. All of these people are the executive. Lansana Dumbuya Akasha call them all. They don't sell. But anyways, happy birthday to Sister Salema to where one of the cheerleaders there for APC, where I see Brother Andrew share and picture them with a celebrating birthday. A very strong lady. Una the executive of the APC within the sideline una the legacy. We don't stand up for protect democracy. I will not say the people of Sierra Leone watch una. This is a very defining moment in Sierra Leone. You will make the people push you at the wrong side. You make the people and put you at the wrong books. You get for pay the consequences and the price. You go pay in due course. I left this message now. Bye-bye, everybody. Again, don't forget to January 6th. Then get for make noise. But now March 1991. And in fact, the first rebel gunshot when Alie Kabba out the rebel. And Alie Kabba, we were on for presidency in Sierra Leone. We don't cost the lives of thousands of people. We Sierra Leoneans are for the rights to the ICC now for prosecution. Because if they prosecute Charles Taylor, there is no reason enough for prosecute Alie Kabba. Do not forget to that there are 3 areas that they talk about. The incest and rape for the abortion, when an exception we can give. Do not forget to. I left for now. Bye-bye.